I believe this is disrespectful to catch you people, especially those people in those churches. Okay, our nowadays church, maybe I can call them technology churches, who pray like they praise in bunch, and when they are praying they will be walking or jumping or dancing. Like, you don't pray standing and film and showing respect to God. You just pray. While you are praying, your head is nodding, your body is shaking, you are jumping, and even the way you are talking to God, it's in a shouting form of the way. That shows that that's really disrespect, because you cannot pray to God and you are shouting, and it's like you are angry over Him and you are crying at the same time. So now, which one will God answer for you? Is it a prayer? Is it a jump? Is it a anger? Or is it tears that you are crying for? So sometimes I just feel you show disrespect, because there's no way you are praying and at the same time you are jumping and you are crying and you are screaming and you are even fainting, for that matter. For that matter, you are even fainting. Now, how will God help you? You are showing disrespect to Him most. If you really want to pray, my dear friend, you should be calm, and even when you are praying, things should flow out of your heart in a good way. And even when you are talking to God, it should be in a happy way. I prefer you praying at the same time while inside your heart you are laughing. You cannot pray while you are crying, man. Oh, what is that? Even if I was God, I couldn't answer you. You are crying at the same time you are praying. I was telling me, Kucha, if you are not crying, God will not hear you out or what. That's just a fake action that you put on your face, people. And the thing is that there are some of these churches that are misleading people. Imagine you are telling yourself you are a pastor or whoever you are. You are a leader of a certain church. And my wife came to your church and you are telling her your husband is devil. He has demons. And from there, our marriage will break up. What is that? And the Bible gives you a commandment, which are not there or humble. And yet, you as a pastor, you are encouraging my wife that I am a bad guy. Now I become a bad guy. Since I've been dating my girlfriend or my wife from high school until at the point that we got married, and you are busy telling her I'm a bad guy, so she should dump me if I'm not coming to a church. What is that? So since when did I become a bad person? Since when? So I have feelings that some of these churches that came into Namibia, they are fooling people, and they are the reason why people are killing one another. Because imagine your girlfriend will come to you and say, no, I was at the church last night and the pastor said I should take you along. And as a man as I am, I've read the Bible. I know what the Bible said, and I know even the warning that the Bible gives me about those churches. And I'll tell my girlfriend I'm not going there. So from there she will start cheating with a nigger in the church. And how do I feel? How do I feel from there? Like I've been with her for a long period of time. How do I feel? So it's really bad. So these churches that came in, I think we should come up with a law. I remember very well that Robert Mugabe as a president, he eliminated all white people from Zimbabwe. Why can't we eliminate all the foreigner churches from Namibia? That's just a suggestion. I think if we try that, it would be a bit better and light and polite. Because even now, imagine in the bush there in Havana, churches are there. Everywhere you go. Now we don't even walk politely or properly, because people are approaching. And if you ask even that person, who is God? How do you know God? How do you know that you are in the right way? How do you know that you are perfect? Who told you that? They'll be like, no, A, B, C, D. They will even give you useless answers and senseless answer that are not making sense. So at the same time, you feel like they are mentally polluted. They are mentally polluted. So I think the Namibian government need to do something about these churches. So these people, and even you cannot tell me, Kocha, you came from Europe to come preach word of God in Namibia. Tell me, it's everybody in Europe good? They don't need deliverance. It's only Namibian that need deliverance. And okay, one more thing, those European countries, they are still colonizing us in this form of way. Because A pastor from any European country will come in Namibia. He will establish a church in Namibia. Then he will get more people. He will perform his miracles and whatever he is capable of performing, and people will follow him. You Namibian will take one another. Then you give him money, you make him rich. So when you make him rich, he fly back to his country. Is that not being colonized? Is that not being colonized? That's still being colonized, and you don't see it, and it's like you people who are blind. And the other thing is that they are separating you from your family. Okay, they are bringing hindrances and obstacles between you and your families. You'll find Kucha, just because I'm a father to a kid and I don't go to that church, my child doesn't like me anymore, and she doesn't follow my rules anymore because she's going to the church and the pastor told her, Kucha, no, this is the right way. If your father say ABC, you are wrong, he is wrong, because you should come here, and they will start even leaving my house in the night, which is not even safety to them. So I think the government need to interfere this thing with immediate effect.